I'm 91 years old, and I got a key in my pocket that ain't opened a damn thing for almost 40 years. Lord knows I carried it like it was holy, like it was gonna save me. Truth is, that little piece of metal is the sharpest regret I own. Not my bad knee, not the scar on my hand, and not even the day I stood by a hospital bed and watched my wife slip away like a candle running out of wax. No, it's this key. I'm sitting out here on my back porch right now, early morning, before the world starts hollering. Sun's barely up, and coffee's gone cold. House is quiet in that way that ain't peaceful, just empty. And that key is on the table beside me. Still got the red string tied around it. Frayed like my patience, like my years. That key was for a little cabin by a lake. A cabin I bought when my wife died. A cabin I never saw. Here's the lie y'all keep telling yourselves. I'll do it when I got time. I'll rest when I'm done. I'll live when the chaos settles down. I'll be happy when I finally make it. Sure. Honey, the chaos don't settle. It just changes outfits. You keep waiting for life to give you permission. And life don't hand out permission slips. Life hands out receipts. Then one day it hands you an obituary. Let me tell you about my buddy Ray. Good man. Loud laugh, big hands, worked construction his whole life. Ray used to talk about buying an RV. Said he and his wife were gonna drive out west, see the Grand Canyon, eat bad diner food, do all that corny postcard stuff. Every Friday he'd say, next year, when I retire. Next year, next year, next year. You know what happened? Ray retired on a Monday. On Thursday, he dropped dead in the grocery store aisle right next to the canned peaches. Just fell over. No warning. No dramatic music. Just gone. His wife called me crying. He never even sat in the RV. Not once. You think that's rare? Shoot. It ain't rare. It's normal. People die with their dreams still in the box, or unopened. Like some cheap appliance they never got around to plug in. And me, I did the same thing, just stressed it up nicer. I didn't say next year. I said not now, later. I bought that cabin by the lake after my wife passed. I thought, I'm gonna breathe again. I'm gonna sit by water and let my chest unclench. But then I went right back to my old religion. Work, busy, useful, important. Whatever BS label you want to slap on it. And I told myself the same thing y'all tell yourselves. I'll go when the timing's right. Child, the timing ain't never right. You just run out of time. All right. Here's the part nobody likes. The hard truth part. The old man ruin your mood part. I earned these lessons with years I can't get back. So listen, or don't. I ain't your daddy. Though at this age, I could be everybody's daddy. Hard truth number one, time ain't a river. It's a bank account. And yours is draining while you're checking your damn email. You think you got endless deposits coming. You don't. Your account gets smaller every morning you wake up. And you don't get to see the balance. So quit acting like you're rich in time. You're not. You're broke, and you don't even know it. Hard truth number two, most of what you're chasing is future trash. That fancy car, future trash. That third pair of nice shoes are future trash. That expensive watch that makes you feel like a big shot, future trash. One day somebody's gonna go through your stuff with a plastic trash bag and decide what gets sold, or what gets donated, and what gets tossed. And they ain't gonna cry over your gadgets. They're gonna cry over the pictures, over the letters, over the voice they can't hear anymore. Yeah, I said it. Hard truth number 3. Your job will replace you so fast it'll make your head spin. You think your company loves you. They love what you produce. You die on a Tuesday. They post your position by Friday. They might send flowers if they're feeling generous. Then they get right back to business. Don't give your best years to a machine that don't even know your middle name. Hard truth number 4. Later is the prettiest lie you ever told yourself. Later sounds polite. Later sounds responsible. Later sounds like you got control. But later is a thief. Later steals your chances one quiet day at a time. That cabin key. That's what later looks like in real life. A key that never turns. A door that never opens. A life that stays locked. Hard truth number 5. Your ego's gonna cost you everything if you let it. Ego says, I gotta prove I'm strong. Ego says, I can handle it alone. Ego says, I'll rest when I've earned it. BS. Kill your ego. It don't love you. It loves the version of you that looks impressive to strangers. Start doing things that make your soul quieter, not your resume louder. Call the person. Take the trip. Say the damn words. Show up. And if you wait until you feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. Action don't follow motivation. Honey. Motivation follows action. You move first. Feelings catch up later. Let me paint you a picture. Right now, all y'all are out there grinding, hustling, chasing promotions, running on caffeine and spite, doom scrolling at midnight. You're telling yourselves you're relaxing while your brain melts. Your calendar's full, your head's full, your house is full, and somehow your heart still feels empty. Now look at me. I wake up in a house that don't argue back. No footsteps in the hallway. No, hey, how you want breakfast? No laughter from the other room. Just the sound of the fridge humming. The house settling like old bones. Sometimes the wind taps the window like it's asking permission to come in. People think old age is peaceful. Sometimes it is. But a lot of times it's just quiet. And quiet ain't romantic when it's empty. Quiet just shows you what you avoided when life was loud enough to distract you. I got money. Not billionaire money, but I got enough. And let me tell you something, money is real handy for bills and repairs and keeping the lights on. But money don't sit with you when you're scared. Money don't hold your hand when you get that call from the doctor. Money don't laugh at your dumb jokes. Money don't kiss your forehead and say, I'm here. When my wife was dying, you think I cared about my bank account? Shoot, no. I cared about her breathing. I cared about the way her fingers felt in mine. I cared about whether she knew she was loved. That's the only currency that matters at the end. Presence, tenderness. Time spent on purpose. Everything else is just props. And when the curtain drops, the props don't come with you. That cabin by the lake, I imagined it 1,000 times. Me sitting on the porch and watching the water. Me letting the grief loosen its grip. Me finally living a life that didn't feel like I was constantly trying to outrun something. But I stayed here instead. I told myself I was being responsible, being practical, being smart. Nah, I was being scared. Scared to feel, scared to sit still, scared to admit the world wasn't gonna clap for me anymore. So I stayed busy, and I blinked, and now I'm 91, and the only lake I see is the little puddle my porch roof makes when it rains. So here's my ultimatum for you, child, and it ain't pretty. If you keep saying later, one day you're gonna wake up and realize later turned into never. That phone call, never. That apology, never. That trip, never. That someday I'll slow down, and never. And you'll have your own version of this key. Maybe it's a guitar you never learned. Maybe it's a suitcase you never packed. Maybe it's a relationship you starved while you fed your ambition. So do something today, not next week, not after you get through this busy season. Today. Text somebody you miss, book the ticket, take the afternoon off, and go sit somewhere quiet without your phone screaming at you. Tell your kid you're proud of him. Tell your partner you've been distant and you're sorry. Forgive yourself for thinking you had to earn rest. Stop the BS. And if this hit you in the gut the way it hit me, do me a favor. Share this video with somebody who's killing themselves for a life they don't even like. And drop a comment telling me what you've been putting off. Say it out loud. Name it. That's how you start breaking the spell. Oh, and yeah, subscribe if you want more straight talk from an old man who's got nothing left to prove. Alright, I'm done running my mouth. My coffee's cold and my back's barking at me. I'm gonna go make myself some eggs and stare at that damn key for a minute.